as they go to the wishbone. Rice rolls it back to throw it. Does throw. Johnson, touchdown. No flag.
You can really sock it in down here.
Taylor loops it to the corner. Touchdown. Callaway, Michigan on the board. Oh, the missed extra point. No T, remember.
Has not replaced him to this point.
And Michigan will kick off to Notre Dame. The Irish had won the toss and elected to defer, and now they start from the 12 with Ismail up the middle. He is gone, unless there's a flag behind him. No flags, touchdown.
Year at South Bend had a punt return for a touchdown.
In to try. The ball will be put down at the 20. A little late getting it down, but the kick is up and the kick is good. So he was wide right from the 20, and now he has hit a 30, and the Irish lead is 17-6. On third down and goal from the 5. Shoots it into the end zone. Touchdown, Walker. To 12 at 12:58 to play, and Gulam Khan will kick it off.
You just got to stop this guy now.
That's right. From the 9, here it comes. Rocket to the 30. Here he goes. Goodbye. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No flag. Try to get back up in a hurry. He only got one out. Going to throw it. Touchdown, McMurtry. Player of the game for each team for the 19th consecutive year for Notre Dame. Roggin
75 on hand for Michigan State and Notre Dame. Third down, third and short for Notre Dame. Ricky Waters will score, untouched. By Ricky Waters, and the Irish are up 7-0. Grandmother yesterday. Everybody's okay. Second and 7, stays on his feet for the pitch to Waters. He may go. Touchdown, the second one for Ricky Waters. 53 yards. Touchdown for Notre Dame. Junior Bryan, a freshman from Nebraska. Langlow in for the field goal attempt. This time, no problem. On the snap, the kick on its way, and it is good. It was a low driving kick, but it's good. And the Spartans are on the board. 36-yard field goal by John Langlow. It's a 14-3 lead for Notre Dame with 2:54 left in the half. Stop the clock. Langlow, 38-yard attempt. Buckland on the hold. Kick is absolutely square, perfect. And 2 field goals by Langlow here in the second quarter have cut a 14-0 lead to 14-6. And that's the score at the end of the first half. Third and 8. Going for it all. Touchdown, James Bradley. Unanswered points. Anthony Johnson, touchdown. He didn't make it by much, but it's 6 points. Notre Dame. Right now, we send you back to our studios in New York for the full story on today's.
Into the middle. Johnson. Touchdown, Irish. Anthony Johnson walks into the end zone. Oh, the Irish on the board, 7-0. Out of the wishbone, Rice keeps it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The Irish are right on schedule. They lead by 2 touchdowns.
That size people.
And you take a linebacker and put him at defensive tackle and middle guard, he becomes a very fast player, and that is intercepted by Jeff Alm. And Alm scores. Touchdown, the dream of a defensive lineman. Jackson, touchdown. Pretty good defensive play by the defensive left side of Purdue that time as they went behind the 2 big people. Give it to Waters this time, and Ricky is in there for the touchdown. Hendrick hobbling a bit, leaving the field. From the 19 yards, good. And at 9:47 to go in the ball game, 37-0, Notre Dame.
Shouldn't have thrown the ball.
Nope. Well, let's see. 22 yards this time for Hendrick, and it's good. So he's 19, he's good. From 22, he's good. And from 37, deflected and short at 6:18 to play in the game. Dog went hunting today and came away with a bag full of goodies as Notre Dame handled Purdue with little trouble, 40-7.
The Stanford Cardinal. That's a good snap and a good kick. So John Hopkins boots it through from 35 yards. And with 5:14 to play in the first quarter, Stanford is on the board to lead 3-0 as we pause now for a reasonable. And he hits that one good. And Stanford has 2 first-quarter field goals. 35 and 42 yards for John Hopkins, the Irish offense. And it is Johnson up the middle. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
His 7th TD of the year, and Notre Dame wakes up. And they run the football with Rice picking up 38 yards.
Early in the second quarter. Anthony Johnson, the touchdown, and you're watching Notre Dame. And Rice pitching it to Culver, and he'll walk in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, what a play for Tony Rice. Did he get rid of the football? You talk about some quick hands. A magnificent pitch here.
6 as the Irish have scored 2 touchdowns here in the second quarter.
Got a weapon.
And a lob here for McCaffrey, and he got that. Touchdown.
There he is, 6-6. They really had a foot in.
14 all as Farnell goes in for the 2-point call here for an 8. He does, and he is in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. How important Anthony Johnson is to this other. And the kick is good. So Craig Hendrick boots it through to give Notre Dame a 10-point edge. 8 yards out. And Hopkins is right on with that. So 8 minutes and 14 seconds remain. John Hopkins with his 3rd field goal of the game makes it 24-17.
Really tough when you get inside the 10 to stick it in there.
And Hendrick boots it through from 18 yards away with 1:27 remaining. 27, Stanford 17, and you're watching Notre Dame football on Sports. And Brown, Johnson, touchdown, Notre Dame. The Irish have jumped out to a quick 7-0 lead. Tony, option, pitch to Waters, touchdown, Notre Dame. Quarter number 1, and so far it's been all Notre Dame. The Irish lead it to kick the ball away to Rocket Ismail. Olsen's kick will be taken by Rocket at the 43. Big hole up the middle. Rocket's going to try to cut it outside. Touchdown, Notre Dame. You can see after the late edition of News Center 16 tomorrow night. Dowis complete to Johnson. Johnson with a big hole. This is what we talked about. Touchdown, Air Force.
That's a great play.
Completely changed with that 161-yard play. Air Force has gone from a demoralized team.
Blitz.
Rice over the middle. That is Anthony Johnson with the first down. Anthony Johnson with the touchdown. Craig Hentrick ready to kick it back to Air Force. Dowis looking for Sen. Touchdown. Expect with any Academy team. It's now 28-14.
Reverse.
Rocket.
Touchdown.
Destination end zone for Rocket Ismail. And the faithful here at Falcon Stadium, at least a few. It'll be a 21-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good.
Well, every time he kicks the ball, he looks better, Jeff.
So Hentrick, whose leg has been getting a workout, 38-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good, and that is the longest field goal of Craig Hentrick's career. And it is now Notre Dame 41. And the give again.
Guard sneak, touchdown.
Another sneak. I fell for it. Steve Wilson again, and this time he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Cadets. That is Lewis, and Lewis scores the touchdown.
Same play.
The bottom line was that Notre Dame physically is just a superior team.
And Notre Dame, I think, executed very well for the most part. They had a couple of laps.
Just a few moments. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to South Bend, Indiana. Baranovich. Wallace, touchdown, USC. 12-yard touchdown. 2 minutes, 15 seconds into this contest, and USC has just scored. Notre Dame. Rice still has it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Victory. Baranovich throwing for a 2-point conversion in the final seconds. Here he goes to Jackson. Jackson slashes in for the touchdown for USC.
As he got into the end zone to make it 14-7.
Perfect 5 for 5 on the year. He still hasn't missed. That was 29 yards, and it's a lead. Rice has it. Pitch to Waters. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Day at Notre Dame Stadium. Anthony Johnson and breaks free. Touchdown, Notre Dame. It's now back on the left arm. We'll get the first at the 1-yard line. Baranovich has his man. It's Wellman. Touchdown, USC back in front.
Here, and the Panthers on the sidelines. Goal is past Summer. 3rd and 13. Van Pelt.
Look out, look out. Pat Carroll. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Penetrating pit defense.
They'll probably go with the same play, the read option to the right behind that power group. Let's see. There it is. He reads it.
Rice to Waters, touchdown. Remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Let's get back to Bob Carpenter.
And speaking of this, Mile, he's in the backfield on a little draw. Look out.
Yeah, that's speed. Look at that speed. No long row catching. Touchdown. Brings it to you as a return man, as a running back, as a Culver, touchdown. Seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, and it's cheers up with non-conference games like that in mid-season. There's Bellis. Touchdown, Steve Bellis.
And the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. I'm Jack Nolan along with Jeff Jeffers, and we are anxiously awaiting the time that we get. Rice will keep it and score a touchdown. Eiler split wide to the right. The give is to Culver, and he goes right up the gut and gets it into the end zone. Remain here in the 1st quarter. The Irish lead behind Tony Rice. 2nd and 2 from the 48 of Navy. The give to Waters. Big hole off right tackle. Ricky Waters has one man to beat. What a fake. Goodbye, Ricky Waters. We'll be back. A 23-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. So Mr. Hackett, but he is not impervious to physical. 40-yard field goal. And the kick by Hackett is up, and it is good. So Billy kick a couple of field goals in this game, and the Irish now lead at 27-0. Between the Mustangs of SMU and the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. I'm Jack Nolan along with Jeff Jeffers, and folks, we're not. Rice, option again. Tony pitches it to Waters. Waters turns the corner this time, still on his feet. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Remains in quarter number 1. The Irish, as expected, have dropped back up behind center. Takes the ball, sticks the shoulder in, and scores the touchdown. That's our situation. The Irish have increased their lead. Everything off. Mitchell Gleaver split very wide to the right. Wolf in motion again Romo, the pass, it is complete. Touchdown SMU, Andy Bergfeld. And we got a flag. Lemenek's kick is blocked, and if Jones can go all the way, Notre Dame will score 2 points. Andre Jones is going to put some points on the board for Notre Dame. Score is Notre Dame 16, SMU 6. We'll be back with more right after this.
Going to take the field goal, Jack.
Hackett attempting the 34-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Irish add 3 more points. It is now 19-6, and we'll be back with more right after this. Ricky Waters now back deep to take the punt for Notre Dame. Kick drives Waters back inside his own 5. He's looking for a hole, has some room down the sideline. Ricky Waters with one man to beat. He's turning on the Jets. Can he get the block he needs? Goodbye, Ricky Waters. Unofficially 97 yards on the return, and the key block by So the Irish, again, electrify the crowd. 2nd and 1 from the 4. The give is a touchdown for Anthony Johnson. And the Irish now lead at 33-6. Griggs wide to the left, Pollard wide to the right. The give is to Setzer for the touchdown. Or correction, that is Boyd. Walter Boyd, number 23.
He and Setzer both came in. Rusty's playing tailback, and Walter.
Eiler's the deep man for Notre Dame, and the Irish aren't even going to come. And they take the safety. And folks, if you're wondering, yes, I am perplexed and puzzled, as is that young lady. Wow, for the Mustangs of SMU. We'll be back with all of our halftime activities right after the 2. Graham, Setzer, touchdown. (49-6). A 32-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good.
Sexton did a great job because the ball came back to him with the laces tore heading toward the goalpost.
That's our current score. Notre Dame leading SMU 52-6. The give is to West, and he brings it in for the touchdown. The senior from New Orleans gets onto the score sheet.
In terms of consecutive victories, and we'll be back to talk more about this conquest right after this.
Right into the end zone where the frenzied student fans are sitting. Blair Thomas, touchdown. Tony Rice, touchdown Notre Dame. To put Penn State in front. Kind of a low snap fielded by Markowitz, and the kick is good. State back in front, 10-7. Waters breaks the tackle and gives Notre Dame the lead. Touchdown. Anthony Johnson, touchdown Notre Dame. Johnson falls in for his second touchdown.
Fell on his face.
Leading rusher for this team, and today they go with Blair, and he fights his way in for the touchdown. Attempt straight away, right in the middle of the field. Hackett's kick, it's good. Good from the right side, in the right 16-yard attempt for Billy Hackett. Tough angle from the right hash mark. He was able to handle it. Hackett good on the field goal. He's two. Bill goes back the other way. Terry Smith. In just a moment. Tim Palau is the holder. Kick on its way. Huerta, good kicker, knocks it through, and Miami scores first. A 35-yard field goal for Carlos Huerta. And it's Miami early. To the left. With time, he goes over the middle. It's caught by Dawkins. Dawkins will score. After this message and a word from your local station. And Hackett is a perfect 7 for 7 on the year, and Notre Dame is on the board. It's 10-3 Miami. First down, 3 receivers to the right. Conley in the backfield, across the middle. Volcar on the interception. He gets away from Erickson. Volcar, the co-captain, will score.
Time to do it with their offense.
They run it with McGuire. Touchdown. Teams cashing in on the turnover.
Call.
Randall Hill out there. First down, Miami.
That's what I would call.
Erickson. Dawkins. Done it. The longest win streak in Notre Dame history is over. As we go to John Dockery. And we go to Greg Gumbel in New York.
It's fourth-ranked Notre Dame against the nation's only undefeated major college team, #1 Colorado, in the 56th renewal of Miami's Federal Express Orange Bowl. Terrell, and they had everyone covered. Second down and 5. The enemy going quick off the block. Harry May drops the ball, and Notre Dame recovers. Pat Terrell. As he was shifting the ball without a hit, the enemy drops it. And the Jeff Campbell to hold. A fake. And Campbell doesn't make it. Jeff Campbell is stopped at the goal line by Smagala. And Ridgely, 99. Oh, my, the Irish 3 times have denied. Johnson. Touchdown. Off in 7 impressive plays. On third down, they bring a linebacker. It's a reverse to Rahid Ismail, and he might go all the way. It's going to be a touchdown, Notre Dame.
Jay, earlier, the backside of the play, where the ball carrier would like to cut back, aren't there.
Hagan, how did he get through that mess? Cuts back inside. It's going to be a Colorado touchdown. These messages from your local station. Johnson, he has a touchdown. A drive entirely on Orange Bowl game, and Hagan wings it downfield where there are only Irish players, and Pat Terrell with the interception, and the Irish have won 21-6.
Well, he brought his team back, no question about it. Lou Holtz brought his team back under a lot of adversity, a lot of questions.
In their 100 years, Lou Holtz gets the traditional now, I guess, bath. He says, I'm not big enough, I only weigh 150. Hey, he could be the leprechaun. He could serve as the mascot for the Irish. Miami in just a moment.
The Michigan Wolverines versus the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Tonight's CFA game is sponsored by
the eye. They run it with Vaughn, who fumbles the football. And right away, it's recovered by Notre Dame. Side end set formation for Notre Dame on 2nd and goal. Running the option, Meyer will keep it and score. Ben Solomon on the hold. Carlson's kick is good. And Michigan is on the scoreboard. 7 minutes, 1 second remaining in the first quarter. Notre Dame leading over Michigan 7-3. Brooks, end zone, touchdown, Notre Dame. The nation the last 3 years. Waters fumbles the football. The recovery by Michigan. That is the first Notre Dame turnover in 2 years against Michigan. Play action fake. Gerback going for it all to Howard. Touchdown, Michigan. Just got caught in a zone. He split the seam between them. Notre Dame's line. It is 3rd down. Jefferson. Michigan takes the lead. Was not controversial. Called Jack Pardee a jerk, then apologized. He'll be on the NFL Today tomorrow. There's Brooks on the carry. Did he fumble the football? They're fighting for it. The ball was free. I did not see an indication that he was down. You should see the bottom of some of these pileups. I mean, hands are flying in there. It's like a wrestling match. Guys are trying to do the Granby roll in there, trying to get the ball away. Look at it. It's like a scrum in rugby. Whoever ends up with the ball by the time the official comes down, there's John Sophie. He says Michigan has it. Oh, what a big play this is. Tony Brooks fumbles. Mike Evans recovers, and the Wolverines have the football at the 25 of Notre Dame. Set. It's bunched behind Gerbeck. Two tight ends, McGee and DeBolt. Throwing left side to Howard. Howard gets away from the defender and scampers in for the touchdown. The frenzied Michigan student body section. Lake Dawson, just a freshman, best pass catcher in practice through the preseason drills. He's got big hands. He says he used to carry silly putty to school with him and just squeeze it all day. This was just attention here. Forget the hands. Great looking down the I formation behind Meyer. Culver and Waters. And Culver goes across for a Notre Dame touchdown. First and 10 at the 11. Gerbeck's pass lofted into the end zone and picked off. Michael Stonebreaker. He made in that game. Second down, 11. Meyer out of the pocket. Throws intercepted. Intercepted by Murray. Veda Murray intercepts Rick Meyer, who was running to his left, threw back to his right, over his intended target. 2 timeouts for each team. Look who's wide. It's Derek Brown. He's rolling that way. Instead, it's Gerald at the goal line. Notre Dame takes the lead. All won by Notre Dame, and yet another close one to open the 90s. Let's go down to John Dock.
Football game between Notre Dame and Michigan State. Second down and goal out of the full house backfield. Handed over to the left side to Ricky Waters. Waters, touchdown, Notre Dame. You know what set up this touchdown? The kick was good for 50 yards. Actually, his second kick because of the penalty against Michigan State. Hey, very deliberate. Then 10 up there and they block it. It's blocked beyond the field of play, out of the end zone. Safety. It's now 7-5, Irish. Sailback. He's got it. There's your touchdown. Third and goal. Stuck it. Touchdown. Third and goal. Ricky Waters, touchdown. Like to have your quarterbacks play better when the game's on the line. Ira rolls it out, gets it away. Caught! Caught on the ricochet by Jarrell. It was almost intercepted. It was in the hands of Todd Murray. Culver. Touchdown, Notre Dame. State 20 at the 19. The Chevrolet most valuable players of the
Channel America presents Notre Dame football. Today, the #1 ranked Fighting Irish hosts the Purdue Boilermakers. Notre Dame.
They need 7.
Second and 7 option. Meyer keeps it. Meyer cutting back.
What a run.
Down Notre Dame.
What a beautiful run off the left side, the option. He goes 12 yards, and what a juke. About the 5-yard line, he cut back to his right.
Gentle America returns after these messages. Turns it over on a fumble, and Notre Dame starts 1st and 10 at their 36. The Irish lead 13-3, and it's a reverse to the Rocket. Got a block inside. Rocket up the sideline. Stays in bounds. And he is in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
One of the defenders at Purdue said he stepped out of bounds, but it's ruled a touchdown. It's very close down the left sidelines, and there's the explosive
Messages. They can get a first down, I believe, but barely without putting the ball in. Culver, and he is in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Number 3 on the year for Rodney Culver from Detroit.
Third quarter, the Irish with a big lead, and inside for a touchdown goes Sean Davis. And there's already today. Doesn't seem that way, does it?
No, sir.
Come on, Eric. All day, baby.
Going up top, he has a wide open man at the goal line, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Oh, he got hit, too. Great catch.
Curtis McManus.
Knoll along with Jeff Jeffers, and we are ready to bring you all the... So 4th and goal from the 1. Meyer keeps, and touchdown Notre Dame. We'll be back. This season, a 64-yarder. High snap. Good hands that time. Notre Dame was setting up the return. Waters will take it off his chest. It is loose. I think he got it back. We'll wait for the official indication. We're going to have to unscramble that pile of the Stanford players indicating it's Cardinal football, and it is. Ricky This is Milburn. He gets outside. Touchdown, Stanford. Glenn Milburn with the score from 9 yards out. Left, we're tied. We'll be back. 2nd and 7. Meyer, touchdown to Smith. Guys get through. You've had a major breakdown. Oh, it was a quorum. No question. 2nd and 7. Meyer with time. The pass is complete to Smith. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kevin Scott on the coverage. Tony Smith with some good hands that time. Last touchdown play. He gets the handoff, and he scores. So the Stanford Cardinal has come back. Bardell, touchdown, Stanford.
Hoping to end an 80-yard drive here with a touchdown. They have 1st and goal at the 1. Culver and Brooks behind Meyer. And Rodney Culver did not get in, apparently. Vince Odepal hit him first. Sophomore from Seattle. And now they're going to score a touchdown. Very late. And a Notre Dame 6. Back to get 100. Notre Dame by 9. Ellery Roberts in front of him to block. And there it is, and that's easy, and another Stanford touchdown. 3rd of the game for Tom Bardell in his 10th touchdown. Seconds to play in the 3rd, and Stanford back with it. Ricky Waters. He fumbled that one. He fumbled the 3rd punt of the game, and it looks like Stanford has it. It is Stanford football at the Notre Dame 40-yard line. Up. Bardell, and he is in. Touchdown, Stanford at 36 seconds.
Well, what a game this team has played. The Stanford goes ahead for the first time today.
Needs 6.
Derek Brown's over.
Derek Brown! Oh, and he couldn't catch the football as the game ends, and Stanford wins it.
He put it right there.
Unbelievable.
Derek Brown had to
6. 36-31. We'll have more post-game comments right after these messages. Notre Dame football on Sports. Second week in a row, Notre Dame blocks a punch. Sean Davis fell on it in the end zone, but it squirted out of his hands. Notre Dame from the 3 on first down. Dorsey Levens goes in for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's his first.
Notre Dame football on Sports Jet is huge. Second and goal with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. The Irish trying to build on a 10-0 lead. And here's Levens, and he is in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, now that was a great cut.
Middle America returns after these. That's what was not good. And there's a touchdown. Jason Jones goes in for Air Force.
So in this series, we've seen the wish
Messages.
anywhere close to it.
Still the most dangerous weapon in college football. One of the few guys that can change a game like that. Meyer downfield, there's the rocket! Got him! Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Oh, he just runs by everybody. Carlton McDonald had no shot on it.
24 players in this country, and we'll also talk with Father Bill Beauchamp. Meyer throwing back, and Brown is all by himself for a Notre Dame touchdown.
He didn't miss that one, did he? No, sir. And I said last drive for 54 yards.
And his job is to coach, not to officiate. Oh, Chris drops it, and he's in trouble, and he'll be sacked for a safety. So a safety for Notre Dame.
And running inside of tackle on the quarterback so far.
Second down and goal, and there's a big hole and a touchdown by Jason Jones. His second of the game. Notre Dame football on Sports Channel America. Return field tackle.
Of course, I think you got limits on how big he can be. Look at Ricky gets in. There's good hard running, even though it's good blocking, Ted. Great running by Ricky Watt. Fullback. Quarterback has it.
Didn't get in.
Foul the fullback.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
So Perez got in.
And Fisher DeBerry's got to be
America after these messages. The touchdown. And Waters goes over the top for the Irish score.
second touchdown of the day for Ricky Watt. All coming here in the second half.
Oh, 2.5 minutes to play. And Burrs, look at it, touchdown there. So Jeff Burrs with his first collegiate touchdown. And we'll let you know after these. Oh, no,
They're going to run it.
yeah, he's the right halfback. He might get the ball here. They may want to give it back. Well, they're going to keep it, and Baker will score. So Jarvis Baker keeps it himself.
Coming up next on CBS Sports, number 2 Miami Hurricanes travel to South Bend to take on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. And the backfield, 2 tight ends, Bethel and Shadzinski. McGuire leaping in for the first score. Holder. Notre Dame's on the board. Midway through the first quarter at Notre Dame Stadium. 7-3 Miami. A 23-yard field goal is good. Rocket will have his chance from the 5. Look out! It's over! The Rocket, 95 yards! Yard attempt, left hash mark with the wind. Hendrick. It's good. Only touchdown
Sexton on the sneak. Is he across? Waiting for the indication. Yes, touchdown, Miami. Field goal attempt by Hendrick. Kick is good. 2 for 2 today. This one from 34 yards. And Miami's lead is only 1. Final 4 minutes and change of the first. Sexton on the hole. The kick splits the sticks. And Notre Dame is indeed in front. Hendrick has just tied a Notre Dame record. 4 field goals in a game. Last performed by the diminutive Reggie Ho. Remember him? Notre Dame school record. Most field goals in a game. From 35 yards, again he's good. 5 for 6 on the day. Greg Hendrick. On the right hash mark, 25 yards on the attempt. And the kick is good through that difficult angle. It's a 2-point game now with 14 minutes remaining. Who will stay alive in the championship race? 3rd and 4. Culver. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Copeland. Conley. Bump on the football. Notre Dame has it. Has ended.
It is Notre Dame 7-0. Notre Dame has rushed for 59 yards tonight. Brooks on the cutback, and he's going to score. Van Pelt, touchdown Moore.
7 lead. He wants consistency. If he gets it out the 50-yard.
A ball game as they came from behind and tied with no time left. Here's Meyer, and he's gone. Just watch this young fella Grandy. 76 yards. Over the top, the ball. Meyer will take it over, and there's a flag.
Be fired up. It's going to be standing room crowd, and it's going to be
for the Rocket tonight. 215 as Van Pelt rolls the pocket, throws back into the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown by Dickerson.
wow. Like he went up for a rebound.
21-22. Notre Dame winning over Pittsburgh. ESPN's presentation.
Watch this particular contest, a game that admittedly going in appears to be Case. This time he finally gets in, and the midshipmen are within 1. In the first half of play, and the midshipmen have over again. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
So the Irish come out and do what minutes and 48 seconds remain to be. Waters, high in the air, touchdown, Notre Dame. Dame has two setbacks in the I formation. Meyer to throw again. Meyer being pressured. He will run it. And boy, does he have a lot of running room.
Boy, look at the speed.
Touchdown, Rick Meyer. Grizzard option. Keeps it. Touchdown, Navy. That's on second down. Meyer will give it to Brooks, and Brooks will get into the end zone for another Notre Dame touchdown. Grizzard finds a wide open Dave Bergholt in the end zone for the touchdown.
George Foreman fell down. You could see it.
Dawson, Rocket, and Waters. Meyer going over the middle, wide open is Rocket Ismail, and the Rocket will land in the end zone. Grizzard to throw into the end zone, touchdown. B.J. Mason. It's going to be a very hostile environment. Another onside kick, and this one is taken nicely by Todd Light, who may go all the way. Goodbye, Todd Light. What a way to cap off an entertaining afternoon of football here at the team played against his team this afternoon. We'll be back with more.
Notre Dame and Tennessee. Receiver for the Irish. They fake to Brooks. They're looking long. Culver out of the backfield at the 30. Rodney Culver breaks the tackle and finds the end zone. What a run. Practicing since Monday. He's a converted tailback. 3rd and 5. Cross him up with the run. Thompson has the first down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Down first, and Tennessee leads. Receiver wide to the right. 2nd and 10. Ricky Waters. Great run and a first down. Look at him go. Ricky Waters to the 30. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The tailback out of the eye on first down. Waters, touchdown, Notre Dame. The 2nd and 2 for the Irish. Here comes the Rocket. He gets the corner. Look out. Goodbye. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He is special. And we'll call it 12 to go. Harper's wide open. Touchdown, Tennessee. .144 left. Oh, the big high kick. They got it.
victory for Tennessee. Under a minute to go. Toward the end zone, intercepted. Rod Smith saves the day. He should just fall on it. And there it is. That secondary comes up with that play. If no one thought they would. Not except the banner of #1, but his team is indeed ranked number.
It's one of the most famous venues in all of college athletics. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. The Fighting Irish on this 3rd down and 2. Waters. He will score. And of course he scored the touchdown. This time it's Brooks. Cuts it back and he'll score. Andre Jones, and they're bringing him again. Saka trying to get away from him. Goes long. Has his man there for the touchdown. Terry Smith. Straight ahead, touchdown Irish. Manuel. Saka wants his tight end, and did he have possession? Yes, Rick Salas.
Salas juggled it. Nice touch by Tony Saka. It's a big play. They have to come up and cover the guy.
Blitz again, but it is picked up. Saka throwing back against the grain. It is caught by Golden. Touchdown. Greg Fayette. He's got it.
I'd like to see him back home.
Back home in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
To agree to the beginning of one of college football's greatest rivalries. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. All-time field goal leader at USC with 52. Make it 53. And so USC gets the lead off the opening possession. 3-0. 30 yards by Craig Hendrick, sophomore out of Godfrey, Illinois. Snap good, hold good, kick long, straight and true. At 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the first half, we're even at 3. 30-31, we'll see what you call it downstairs. That kick is right through the heart. It's 30 yards, 6-3. The Trojans go back into the lead at 9:09 to go in the third quarter. Ross tries to blitz, can't do it. Meyer flips it outside, and Brooks for the corner, and a penalty flag. Hold on. Let's see about the flag. Notre Dame to the lead, 10-6.
On the Irish.
No, who called it? The back judge, wasn't it? Screen. The pass to Rocket on a screen. He's got some daylight. He's down inside the 5 to the 1. It's probably academic now. And Notre Dame has defeated Southern California for an 8th consecutive time. 10-6 the score in 1990.
Tropical January 1st evening, temperature in the mid-70s, capacity plus crowd of 80,000 fans here to witness who will try a 50-yard attempt. This would be his career longest. It's got distance. It hits the upright, no good.
The kick hit the right upright of the goalpost.
A junior, played at L.A. Valley College, junior college last year, and he drives it through. Colorado takes the lead, 3-0. Waters on the quick pop. He is in the end zone.
touchdown run for number 12, Ricky.
The extra point by Hendrick, and it is blocked. Now that is, they can't advance that. But 2 long tries in the first half. This one is 23 yards, and it is just good. It was hooking left, but from short range, it made it through. So the Irish take the kickoff to start the second half, and Lou Holtz's team builds his lead by 3 more. 10 minutes left in the period. It's now the Irish 9 and the Buffaloes 3. Take the lead. The enemy. Touchdown. With McLuhan, the nation's leading punt returner at the Buffalo 37. What a kick! A cannon shot! Look at this! All the way into the end zone. Oh my! Here's an untold story. This Hendrick is as good as Notre Dame has ever had as a punter.
A punt of
77 yards, 57 net. That's his.
I'm sure Rowan will kick out of bounds. He'll punt out of bounds. He has to.
First priority is to get the kick away. The Irish will send 10 men. And then they back off. Well done. The Rocket at the 10. And he's corralled for a moment. Breaks into the clear. One man to beat, and he won't get him. The Rocket, Ismail, has done it again. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I see a flag, Dick. I see a flag.
There is a flag down at the Notre Dame 37, so hold on. Sensational individual effort by Raghib, the Rocket. Ismail, 91 yards, but will it count?
On the field.
.26 coming to the inside. Well, he did make a difference. It was contact. The helmet behind the body.
Famed Notre Dame Stadium, built by the immortal Knute Rockne in 1930. It's a beautiful late summer day temperature in the mid-80s as Notre Dame renews its long intrastate rivalry with the Hoosiers. Fake to Dunbar, and Green intercepted. Demetrius DeBose, Green to beat. DeBose, touchdown Notre Dame.
You can get that done that late in the play.
Ninth play of the drive. Meyer on the roll. Oh, Culver, touchdown. By 4. Meyer with Brooks trailing. Meyer keeps. Meyer down the sidelines. Touchdown, Notre Dame. .46-yard run by Rick Meyer. 26 yards untouched on that touchdown along the sideline. Chops him down, first down at the 13. Tony Brooks up the middle. Brooks at the 5. Brooks, touchdown. Touchdown. A total of 16 plays to score 20.
They do have a play pass off this where they can fake and then throw.
Meyer on the option. He takes it himself. Touchdown. The Irish now by 15. On 2nd and 9. Meyer Going deep for Smith. Irv Smith. What a run by Smith. Look at that. Touchdown. Oh, my. But after 3, 42-20, Notre Dame will be back after these messages.
We've heard so much about, but there's really nothing.
Here's a give to Bettis, and hit, but breaks out of 2 tackles. 30, 40, and there's a man who runs about a 4.640 on the Irish team. His credentials are quite extraordinary. The give to the big fullback, Bettis. Look at him run to the 3-yard line. And thank the student body for their support. The opening day is a win over a Big Ten team, 14 in a row, an unprecedented march by Notre Dame against Big Ten opponents, and they get another chance again next week in the 3 weeks that follow. Stay tuned for Gail Gardner
with the opening kickoff in a moment. The toss, the end around. Here comes the magic man. Howard's got it at the 25. He cuts in. Howard will cut again and score. Touchdown, Michigan. By Desmond Howard, his first rushing. He's audibling. Howard's touchdown, Michigan. Dick Vermeil, you gave us the Washington Redskins last week. I'm sure you knew it was going to be that close. Culver and Bettis.
They love the option down here.
He's going to throw on a straight back. Bettis, touchdown, Notre Dame.
Clever play. After last week and probably going through a tough week on the practice field by their coaches, coming off.
And will not forget the name Lake Dawson. He caught that ricochet off the Rockets' hands last year in the second half comeback. Meyer on the roll. Wide open receiver. Touchdown, Notre Dame. As Tony Smith breaks free. Of Michigan. They have overcome one of the turnovers. We'll be right back. They're back to fire for it. They went for it all. A diving catch for a touchdown. Holy cow. Would you believe this? It's a 10-point win over Notre Dame, 24-14, and the Chevrolet most
consecutive sellout at the stadium that Knute Rockne built as the Michigan State Spartans visit South Bend to meet.
Didn't complete his block.
Full house. It's Meyer pitching to Reggie Brooks, and Reggie Brooks has a touchdown.
Get a good solid field goal out of it.
47 yards from the current line of scrimmage. Meyer, feet down the middle, has a man. Touchdown, Tony Smith.
Unnecessary.
Darren Eaton committing the foul. A touchdown pass, Meyer to Tony Smith. Play action, Meyer. Looks for Brooks. No, he goes to Brown, the tight end. It's Derek Brown. Ball down, touchdown. And Brown, the recipient of another magnificently thrown ball.
21-3 deficit.
4 minutes plus remaining, and Johnson with play action, and he's going long. Hawkins is wide open. Touchdown, Michigan State. (1-10) Notre Dame.
A lot of support around the coaching staff and the remainder of the team. There's the T formation.
10 men on the field for Michigan State. Meyer breaks a tackle. Touchdown. Irv Smith, the backup tight end. Michigan.
He couldn't get it done.
On first and goal, it's Tony Brooks. And Brooks has a touchdown.
This is pretty good.
Yards out. For the Irish, second down at the Spartan 13. Here's the option. It's wide open for Meyer. He has a touchdown. Final quarter, 3rd and goal at the 1. Willie Clark is yet to score. Notre Dame touchdown. This is his first. And the Irish now have scored more points today than any team has scored against the George Perlis defense in his 9 years at that kind of behavior.
It happened right at the end of the play. Continuing to fight. Oh, there's the swing. You can't do it. As soon as that arm swings out there, you're, oh, boy.
Well, that reminds me when I was a kid, my dad grabbed me by the hair and marched me to my room on my tiptoes. That's messages from your local station.
Indiana, the Purdue Boilermakers play host to the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
And Notre Dame's got to be ready to play every Saturday.
2nd and goal from inside the 1. Hunter giving it off to Rogers, sweeping right. He will score for Purdue.
The defense broke down on the left side.
Surprisingly, 7-0. Meyer will keep. He's inside the 20. He could score. He will score. Notre Dame touchdown.
29-yard run. Rick Meyer with the sore ribs. He cut up. He wasn't touched the whole way, I don't think. We'll take another look at it, but
trying to capitalize on the Purdue turnover. This is Bettis. He's got some room, and he's in for the touchdown.
Jerome Bettis, his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, I'll tell you, when he made his...
With a minute remaining before halftime, trying to increase their 14-7 lead. Meyer wants to throw on 1st down, and it is caught by his tight end.
Derek Brown. What a catch. Both the tight ends on a crisscrossing pattern, Jim.
Bettis and Mahalko behind Meyer on 1st and goal. Meyer gives it off to one of his up people and in for the touchdown. That's Bettis. We'll still see Hunter in there, or will Coletto go back to his young freshman quarterback now that they... Hunter wants to throw again. It's complete to Connors. He's inside the 5, diving for the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue!
What an effort. What an effort.
2nd and 5 from the 9. Meyer with the play action in all sorts of time. For Brown, touchdown!
He's something. 2nd touchdown of the day, only a 2nd catch. Derek Brown. It's something about game day, Jim, you know? Great athletes love to play.
Here's one of them. Look at Tony Brooks. One man to beat. Hauled down inside the 20. A touchdown saving tackle by Jimmy Young.
Outside with some speed.
Well, they'll give it to Mahalko again, and he's in for the touchdown this time.
That's his first touchdown of the year.
2, and then took control from there. Full house backfield. This is Coleman. And he will be in for the touchdown for Purdue. Purdue turnovers. The big story is Notre Dame able to capitalize on.
Everybody to Stanford Stadium in Stanford, California. Just under one left in the 1st quarter. 3rd down and 11 for Notre Dame. Blitz, they dump. Has the first down. He has a touchdown. Thought he could. He credits quarterback coach Peter Voss for that. Down to the goal line, touchdown. Jerome Bettis again, in from 3 yards out, and it's 30 yards for Tony Brooks. Bettis, one man to beat Richardson. Down to the goal line. Richardson slowed him up long enough for a couple of Stanford defenders.
This play here is Von Bryant stops it from going in.
And as we come to the live action, Notre Dame scores.
Running those people up front.
Meyer tries to take it in himself, and he does. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Home in Fort Worth. Vardell. Still on his feet. Vardell set up the screen. Bettis, he'll walk in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 1 quarter to play. Notre Dame trying to go to 4-1 with a comfortable 21-point lead and the ball. They go to some trickery. Pass back to Meyer. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No, they'll spot him out. Looked like he got over the cone. But got across the goal line. Would have been a touchdown. We saw the ball go out inside the 1. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Jerome Bettis, his 4th touchdown of the night. 3rd on the ground. But it's a 42-yard gain. Stenstrom the wall. 1st and goal. Bardell, touchdown.
For the TD.
Come on, baby. Bardell over the top. Touchdown, Tommy Bardell strikes again. For Craig James and Steve Cyphers, Sean McDonough saying so long from Stanford, where tonight number 8 Notre Dame.
59,000 plus. It's the 97th consecutive sellout. We'll watch undefeated Pittsburgh against once defeated.
Full house backfield. Touchdown, Bettis. Jerome Bettis. He had 4 last week against Stanford.
Indeed, they have a 5-0 start.
People had really been projecting.
There it is. You called it, Coach. The block punt and a touchdown, Notre Dame. Took Reggie Brooks.
Chronologically, but he'd be on the bigger team.
Meyer throwing for the tight end, Irv Smith, and a touchdown. Smith has his 3rd of the year. Bettis flanked by Brooks and Culver. And Meyer keeps. And Meyer's in for a touchdown.
Pittsburgh defense that has played well, but yet the results on the board. 35 completions today. That was his goal. Has 19. There's number 20 on a crossing pattern.
Eric Seaman breaking tackles. Does he have the speed? No. Yes, he does. Touchdown. Breaking the final try by Justin Goheen.
2 interceptions and a 3rd that was taken away from Pittsburgh because of a penalty.
Bettis ripping into the secondary. Jerome Bettis, touchdown.
1st and goal. McDougal, the quarterback,
Keeps it and scores. His first touchdown at Notre Dame.
And today's Chevrolet players of the game are for the University.
And tonight from Falcon Stadium in Colorado Springs, 2 proud institutions steeped with great tradition. The Air Force Academy playing. They set the screen. Bettis will score. What do you think? Adrian, for you, that's way too conservative. Meyer going up top, and he's got him open. Tony Smith will take it the distance. 83 yards. American. Touchdown, Jerome Bettis. It'll be a 58-yarder.
Tell you, with the altitude, you got a shot.
I'll tell you, he got all the distance in the world, and he nailed it from 58 yards. Bettis breaks it, and he'll score standing up. Certainly agree with you. And Jones gets it. Fisher DeBerry shaking hands with Lou. And
Writer of the 1920s, who nicknamed the Great Four Horsemen of Notre Dame, described their play as outlined against the
by the pro scouts. Outside linebacker behind Clemson's LeVon Kirkland, and there he goes. Detroit, Jerome Bettis for a touchdown. Three wide receivers to the right. Meyer to Brooks. Brooks is in the end zone. Touchdown.
Play.
This is Deion Strother. Touchdown. And SC is back in this game. Meyer looking for Dawson deep. What a catch! Oh, my! I'll guess. I'll take number 6. Movement before the snap. Bettis is in for a touchdown. Oh, it really appeared that one of the backs for Notre Dame. On 2nd and 4, Royster again. First down, touchdown. He did it that time.
See Letterman's jacket. When I was at SC, this was the second most coveted item at the school. Number 1 being a national championship ring. Because of cutback in the high cost of scholarships and the economy, they don't give these out anymore. But don't feel too bad, Bill. You can buy them in the bookstore.
Save them, wants to score, then use them after an onside kick. The fullback, Spears, his first touchdown as a Trojan for the senior. And Smith wants to go for Triana.
They're without a win this year, 0-7 against the 5th-ranked team in the country, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
For Brooks.
And it's Meyer throwing wide open. Derek Brown, his 4th touchdown of the year. Sends Griggs and Smith wide left. You figure he's going to roll that way. No, he screens it, complete to Bettis. Bettis, touchdown. Meyer, touchdown, Tony Smith. If he can score here.
Should be 6.
Is it his call? Yes. Touchdown, Bettis.
I sort of hope that does it for Notre Dame. I really do. I executed.
McDougal is the kind of quarterback that would have run the Navy offense very well today. He's an excellent runner. Reggie Brooks could go all the way. One man to beat. And it's going to be Reggie Brooks. All the way for 8. No, he stepped out of bounds at the 3. And what a play by Mark Ellis to get.
Replay,
well, they'll probably give it to him here anyway. And he has the touchdown on the shorter romp after a 65-yard gallop set up the South Bend, Indiana. So long. We'll see you against Tennessee next week.
Stone Day, the 300th game in historic Notre Dame Stadium as the Volunteer.
Tony Brooks, a tailback. 2nd and goal. Brooks on a delay. Great balance. Touchdown, Tony Brooks. Fake to Hayden. Kelly throws, intercepted. It's Tom Carter. He's got a chance to go all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Meyer. Touchdown.
They would handled themselves beautifully.
On third down and long into the end zone. Touchdown to Corey Fleming, a sophomore from Nashville.
Now that ball was bobbled just for a second. He's going to be a cornerback.
Third and goal. Bettis, touchdown. 6 for number 6. But they're 31-7 today. Time for him, 2-1 game. He connected from 32. But this is a 32 and it's blocked by Tennessee. So finally a big play by the defense of the Vols, and they still have the ball. And now Miley's in the open. Only one man to beat. Could go all the way. Floyd Miley. All the way for a touchdown. Oh, my. Kelly, touchdown, tight end Von Reeves. And Tennessee is back in this game. From the 4-yard line, first and goal, Aaron Hayden, touchdown Tennessee.
There's a safety blitz.
And the screen, it's going to work. Aaron Hayden, touchdown. Take the lead 35-34. And now they set it up. Rob Leonard out of Jim Sexton's hold. It will be 27 yards. Miss, it's a victory. Tennessee make Notre Dame wins. It was partially blocked. Tennessee 35, Notre Dame 34. Notre Dame 35-34.
Brent Musburger with Dick Vermeil and Cheryl Miller. Penn State scoring the first time that it touches the ball here this afternoon against Notre Dame. Let's show you one of the plays that got the job done. It was quarterback Tony Sacca, who was 4 of 5 for 49 yards. This one of 18 yards to O.J. McDuffie. And then with the extra fullback as the blocker, they went to the right with Richie Anderson, who has stepped up as the Penn State tailback, diving into the end zone against Notre Dame. And Craig Fayak's extra point made it 7-0. Firing complete, touchdown, Nittany Lions. Number 24, O.J. McDuffie. See what he does against the 3-back. Seconds ticking away in the opening quarter. Touchdown, Anderson. Touchdown. They only need one. Yep. Bettis does it. And that is his 18th touchdown of the season.
Imagine that.
Penn State's first series of the second half. End around. They get it into McDuffie's hands. And O.J. with an alley. A 20. McDuffie will score. Penn State touchdown. Tony Sacca paves the way with a block. McDuffie. Yeah, both these schools do it the right way academically. They make the youngsters go to class. Sacca back, throwing long for the end zone, and touchdown, O.J. McDuffie. How about that? Meeting coming up with the #1 ranked Miami Hurricanes. Meyer on a quick pop now to number 82, Pollard. Pollard, touchdown, Notre Dame. A 38-yard score. Meyer to Pollard record, and Coach Paterno
dashing across the field toward that Notre Dame sideline.
It's first down. Meyer option. Tony Brooks, 10-yard line, 5. He will score the touchdown. On 2nd and 9. Meyer is going to have to keep it himself, and he will go in untouched.
Yeah.
Touchdown rushing this year. He's beginning to look like Trent Green of Indiana. It's 21-0 Notre Dame. And Carter's going to throw. He lifts it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Eddie Kealoha. And he'll run the option. This time, pitch it. Trouble ahead. Tony Brooks is in for the touchdown. Wow.
Yeah. I think you're seeing the type of football that Lou Holtz.
First and goal, Carter with the touchdown. His 15th rushing touchdown this year.
Great execution inside the 20.
And they give it to Jerome Bettis, and he has a Notre Dame record on that score.
I said before, it's really not too hard for help.
Marvelous.
Calling for help.
Shark. Last week they visited NORAD 2 weeks ago, or earlier this year when they played Air Force Academy. And there was a funny comment by his wife Beth Holtz on the kind of guy he is. This is Clint Johnson. Clint Johnson blasts through. Jason Elam, the last man to stop him, and he'll say, "See you later" to Jason. That's a touchdown. 93 yards. Game run for over 120. Going back to the air here. And now a scramble. And Carter is busting at the goal line. He's in. Touchdown. Full house here on 3rd and 1. And they give it to Jerome Bettis, and he just blasts forward. And that is his 20th touchdown of the season.
Well, you can really see.
And it's Notre Dame by 20. 4 minutes to go. Jasper in trouble again. Steps up. Has time. Plenty of room. And he could go all the way and will. 31 yards and the touchdown.
Well, that's what happens when you get kicked. It's going to the left with 8 guys going after.
And one of the onside kick return guys is Rick Meyer. It's on the floor. Rick Meyer was on the onside receiving unit, number 3.
Yeah, that's not uncommon. And I think Hawaii is going to have this football, too.
He throws down the middle. Touchdown! Eddie Kealoha. But a flag is down.
Notre Dame is offsides. I believe they're going to...
Jim Bergamo next with Sports Center.
And we'll be back with the opening kickoff. Notre Dame and Florida coming up in just a moment. At the French Quarter, Dan, they might have been in a better part of town than Notre Dame fans. First and 10 from the 15, and it's caught in the end zone. Whoa. Touchdown, Willie Jackson. Look out. Attempt for Arden Szewski. And he splits the upright at the Superdome in New Orleans, where the first quarter of the U.S. quarter, 10-0 Gators. Them to make the maneuvers that they have tonight.
Maybe they just assumed the play was over, huh?
24-yard field goal for Szewski. And the Irish are very lucky. They are only down 13-0 with 10:29 left in the half. Could have first down. The down marker signaled first down. It is 2nd and inches. And Meyer's throw is enough for a first down and a lot more. In fact, it's enough for a touchdown to Dawson.
I think that was an automatic by Meyer. But look, he was wrong.
Thankfully, field goal attempt for Szewski. And he has been
As Dan Jenkins would put it, dead solid perfect tonight. And the Florida Gators on top 16-7. Let's go to Tim Brandt. From the soccer team, he did kick against Penn State, and this is a 23-yard field goal attempt, and it is good.
That's a good drive for Notre Dame to come out, take the football, hold it.
Lining up on the right side, straight T, 3rd and goal. Here's the fake. Meyer looking. Meyer finding the other tight end. Irv Smith, touchdown.
He just had the wrong tight end, Dan. Good call. Little play action, a little roll.
To give the Gators the lead. And this one is good. Again, he's 4 for 4.
Didn't handle it. He was not a pretty pass, but one he should have caught.
24-yard attempt for Krzyzewski, and he has just established a new Sugar Bowl record. 5 field goals.
To Notre Dame's offensive right. That's where they go.
1st and goal, and Bettis scores the touchdown.
There's no mercy in this game either, Dan. No, there's not.
Meyer on a roll to the wide side of the field, throws to Brooks for the conversion.
Oh, well played ball by Myra, who throws the ball very well on the run. Because obviously just decided, I'm not going to try to get the middle linebacker who is all the way downfield, and the ball hit him on the arm.
And here goes Bettis, the up back, all the way for the touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, Spurrier was right. On 4th and 10 with 3:40. Matthews was having a heck of a time getting his receivers alive. Yeah, but what a break they got from the official.
Matthews goes for Houston. He makes the catch for the touchdown.
Whatever they wanted was right. And now the clock.
Dean Lytle knocking down 9-yard line. They give it to Bettis. He picks up the 1st down again, and a touchdown.
Unbelievable. You put them all up there, you get the seam, and you're gone. We've seen it twice in minutes. I'll tell you right now. And they played hard tonight. This was fun to be a part of.
The Irish erase a 13-point deficit, a game dominated through the first quarter.